Oh, speaking of fucking dumbass Twitch drops in games that I don't like. You know what I tried? What I downloaded the other day? And I gave a try, I think like yesterday or so. I tried this game called For Honor. It's a Ubisoft game that is old as shit. And I used to play quite a bit. And I opened that shit up yesterday, and oh my god, that game plays like shit. It is so just like overwhelming. I guess I'll just put this here, because I'm out of bullets for this thing. This screen is awful. I'm sorry, this screen's horrendous, dude. I can't stand this, like, already. Yeah, I re-downloaded and reinstalled For Honor because I saw the new Sohei character and I was like, oh, it's like Benkei. That's cool, maybe I'll give that a try. And then like I looked up what that character plays like, and first off, he kind of plays like really boringly, and I was not very interested in that. But then I like tried playing the game and I was just like, God, this sucks. But like, dude, some days I'll like watch a I'll like watch a creator, like a YouTube video of someone playing it, like Zanny or something. And like the motherfucker, like, so like they have reputation in that game. It's called reputation, but it's basically like prestiging in Call of Duty, right? Where basically you get to like level 50 or whatever with a character, and then you restart, but you get to keep like certain thingamajiggies, right? Because your reputation is higher, or your prestige is higher. And some of these motherfuckers, bro, literally the highest reputation or the prestige I have on a character is like 7. And these motherfuckers are like, yeah, I got my Orochi to rep 52, but I'm thinking I might switch to my my Warlord because they're only at reputation 26, and I really gotta upgrade them. I'm just like, dude, how do you play this game that much? That's like not even just like how do you have the time to play a game for that long? Cause like that part I understand. You know, I'm a gamer. I'm hip with it. I'm up to date in all the latest, you know, news. But like, you have that much free time and you choose to spend it playing fucking For Honor? Like, my brother in Christ. Are you serious? It's not even just like that playing it sucks. Cause I honestly don't think that playing it is that bad. It's just like everything other than playing it is bad. You know what I mean? Like the grind is bad. Optimizing your gear is bad. There's like a bunch of perks that each piece of gear gives you now, and it's just like, dude, really? This is what you thought the game needed? Not like just a better way to engage with the content that was not, you know, inside playing fucking Dominion? Like, that's insane to me. Yeah, the community for Honor is kind of dog shit as well. That's another thing. It's just like my favorite competitive multiplayer game, Dead by Daylight. Honestly, the community for DBD is not even... I reckon that at its peak worseness, For Honor might have been worse. Because For Honor, you can play the game and chat while you're in the game. Dead by Daylight, you can't do that. Dead by Daylight, the worst you have to deal with is someone calling you a slur after the game is over because either they beat you too easily or you beat them too easily. But For Honor, like, you can just straight up open chat and talk shit to the enemy team like while you're in the game. You can do that in Siege too though, to be honest. And honestly, I really don't understand how Ubisoft has gotten to the point where they can acknowledge that their community is incredibly toxic, but still neglect to put in a feature that allows you to turn off, like, global chat. You know what I mean? I remember in Siege, you can either turn off text chat entirely, or just keep it on. Like, you just have to deal with all of the channels. And it's just like, why don't you have an option to make it so that I only have to see text chat from my teammates? I know when they're thinking of calling me a slur in Dead by Daylight. I mean, I think after a certain point you do get to like feel it in the air when someone is thinking of that, you know? Oh my god, it exploded. That's true too, yeah, that's honestly like how, that's another thing that I'm like a little surprised about, is like how are so many people in DBD like some form of LGBT,
Oh, we almost lost the last one.
but also it's got such a bad reputation for being toxic. It's honestly, like, curious. It really just goes to show you that just because someone is, like, you know, LGBT or, like, trans or, you know, gay or queer or bisexual or whatever, they can still have bad taste, and they can still be a shit person. Like, you remember when, like, I saw, like, you remember when Joe Cat was getting, like, fucking dragged for some shit that he didn't even do? People were just like, this guy likes women a little too much. I don't trust him. Yeah, this guy, I don't like him. Literally, I'm not even joking, bro. One of the things I saw, one of the guy was like, yeah, Joe Cat might be cool, but I think what they said was almost half of his fans probably act like shitheads sometimes or something. And I was just like, what? Are you fucking crazy? I forgot I could dodge roll. And it really opened my eyes, you know? It's like I said, that was like one of the first times I had ever even thought, like, damn, I guess just cause you're some type of queer doesn't mean you're not a fucking dickhead. You can be an idiot. You can be like a piece of shit or an asshole or even just like have bad taste. And like I've seen people on Blue Sky be like, yes, I did not like Gundam 00. I cannot believe how racist it was. And I was just like, you know what, man? Guess different strokes for different folks, you know? Or materials to research Benui. Are you sure? She was right there. I could have just looked real close. So I always knew we could be shitty. I was shitty by the time I found out, like, oh, hey, you know, I might be like a homo. By the time I had found that out and like started considering that as a possibility, I had already well been making my way downtown into being less shitty. You know what I'm saying? But I doubt it. That might be the self-deprecation talking. I reckon that is the self-deprecation talking. You're probably not a shitty person. Even people who, like, if you can acknowledge that you might be a shitty person, you're already less shitty than, I reckon, you know, someone who would not even acknowledge the possibility.